day. We watch your videos every day, but it still feels like we don't really know who you are. And man, that hit me hard. That hit me like right in the heart. Like, ugh. No, seriously, it really made me upset. Like, it upset me more than anything. I was like, this ain't right. And he suggested, it was like, do a Q&A video. We can ask some questions and we'll get to know more about you. But it really upset me because I try in my gameplays to like be on a personal level with you guys. But I always thought like, I don't know, just during the middle of a team fight, I don't want to say, I'm Hayden and my penis smells. That's a fact about me. No, you know, so I understand that I never really did this fact stuff. And I always get comments like, where are you from? What's your name? How old are you? Stuff like that. So this is the video to answer all those questions. But instead of it being a Q&A, I thought I would do a facts about me video because I will do more Q&As in the future. But this facts about me video will answer all the kind of questions that everyone has. And it can be the video everyone comes to for those questions. Like, how old are you? What's your name? Where are you from? Blah, blah, blah. All that stuff. So I'm going to be answering those standard ones first, just so everyone knows. And then we'll get into some cool ones so you can learn a bit more about me. But finding these damn questions was hard. I was like, questions tag. And every website was literally just people with their answers. I'm like, bitch, I don't care about your answers. I just want the questions. Which is probably a bad mindset to have when I'm about to do a video talking about the answers. And I just finished telling that bitch to shut up because no one cared about her answers. I hope somebody cares about my answers. Alright, so I found a bunch of questions, a bunch of tags. But first, let's start off with Brofresco. Where are you from? So I was born in Australia. I have 2 Australian parents. Both their parents are Australian on one side, and on the other side, one is Australian and one is German. So actually, I guess I'm 1/4 German, 3/4 Australian. It was because my nan, who was German, who rest in peace, she escaped from Germany with her family during World War II. Towards the end of World War II, they escaped and fled to Australia, and that's where she met my pop and everything happened. And so I guess I'm 1/4 German, but apart from that, just completely 100% Australian. And I lived in Australia from when I was born till when I was 13, and I never left the country ever. For 13 years, I never left Australia. So you can say I'm Australian, like I am Australian. Born there, raised there, always will be. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Oi, oi, oi! Haven't done that in a while. But about 5 years ago, so when I was 13, 6 years ago now, Jesus, I moved to Spain. And I was 13 and I've lived here ever since. First, I moved to Valencia and lived there for 5 years. But about a year ago, I moved to Barcelona and now I live here. And that's a whole long-ass story about why I moved. But practically, TLDR short version, I used to play football and I was pretty good at it in Australia and moved to Spain and I was terrible, but I worked really hard for a lot of years and became really good. At my peak, I was playing with at the second highest level possible for my age group, which was like really good. I made it pretty far, you know. I was playing against like the youth teams of stuff like Valencia youth team and Barcelona youth team, so I made it pretty far. So I was kind of alright at football, but that's where I live now, in Barcelona, Spain. But I am Australian. I'm from Australia, and mate, I could talk with an Aussie accent, but I've lost a bit of my Aussie accent. I've actually lost my Australian accent like quite a bit. Yeah, like quite a bit. Yeah, like I'm not really. I don't talk with an Aussie accent anymore. But I can't really, because I went to an international school and everyone spoke like this neutral English, so I kind of just developed this accent I have now, which is a lot more watered down, which is actually good for YouTube because everyone can understand me, kind of, because my accent's watered down. You know, for example, Ross Boomsocks, him and his fucking Scottish accent, who understands him? JK. I love Ross. But there it is, that's where I live, and that's the main question everyone asks. The second question is, what's your name? My name is Hayden. I have no middle name, and I don't give away my last name because, I mean, you know, a lot of people know it, but I don't say it all the time because, I don't know, it's not about my privacy, it's more about my family's privacy. That's why I respect that, and I hope you all respect that too, and that's why I don't really give away my last name very much at all, because of that. For my family, you know. So I have no middle name, so my name is literally Hayden, and then last name. And I don't have 2 last names, because I'm not European, I'm not fucking wherever. In Spain, you know, some of their last names are like Andres Gonzalez Berapinez, and they have like 20 last names. I'm like, bitch, I got 2 names, period. Come on, settle down. Although my nan does call me Hayden Henry. If you want to call me Hayden Henry, in the comment section below. And then, so, where I'm from, where I live, my name, how old am I? I'm 19, and I will be turning 20 in 4 months. My birthday is the 7th of September, and I was born in 1996. So, look at this face. I'm only 19. When I started YouTube, you know, I think I was like 13, way back with my World of Warcraft videos. But I'm not actually that old. A lot of other YouTubers like 24, mid-20s and stuff. So for me, all this stuff is very, very crazy. And I actually dropped out of school when I was 16, 3 years ago, to start doing YouTube, back when I had 3,000 subscribers. So don't do that. Don't do that. But that's my age. There we go, 19. Looking forward to being 20. Maybe one day I can finally start growing facial hair. So I guess I don't have a baby face for like a 19-year-old. Like, come on. I look older than a lot of other YouTubers who are like 24. I'm like, bitch, look at this manly man right here. Look at this manly man. I keep looking at myself in the webcam, and I need a haircut. Anyway, let's start this tag shit. I mean, age, sex, location. That's pretty much what everyone asks me. Any other question that people ask me? Not really. I started YouTube when I was about 13, I think like 5 years ago, with World of Warcraft videos. They were really shit. Most of them are on private. And then I went World of Warcraft videos, I did some Amnesia videos, I did some Diablo gameplays, and then kind of just stupid shit like that. Then I found League of Legends, and that's when I really started to improve my content. But I've been on YouTube for like quite a long time now. Anyway, I can't think of any other questions off the top of my head, so I'll answer these facts, and I'll do a Q&A in a week or so, and you can, any other questions that you want. And the other questions like, what specs are your PC? But I did a whole computer setup video, so go and watch that. And you'll know the specs of my PC, and you can see the entire room and my gaming setup. Link to that in the description box below, or type in BroFresco setup on YouTube. Anyway, the facts, the tag here. What is your middle name? Just answer that. I literally have none. This bitch has 2 middle names. What the fuck? What? I didn't even get one. This bitch stole my middle name. What was your favorite subject at school? Sports. 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 I know a lot of you are expecting a computer, drama class, art, sports, fucking sports. I'm a sports freak, man. I played so many sports when I was younger. Sports was always my favorite class. Why? So I could get the fuck out of school and play some sports. I hated school. I just hated school. I was one of the sports kids, man. So sports were actually my favorite class. And it's weird how I turned from being a professional athlete. I used to train twice a day, every day, to becoming a nerdy YouTuber. Right. It's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. What is your favorite drink? Water. Water on my desk right here. There's like 5 water bottles down there. I just drink water. I've said this in videos before. I literally do not drink soft drink, and I don't drink alcohol. I hate drinking other stuff. I have drunken like only water for like 5 years now. So when I drink just 1 can of soft drink, 300 mils, makes me feel sick. 1 drink of alcohol, and I just feel bad. I don't like it, so I just choose to drink water. And I never drink coffee. I just don't, because I have enough energy. And I never drink energy drinks because they're bad for you. Like, and people are like, whoa, BroFresco, you just drunk an energy drink. Are you high? You're fucking crazy. You got so much energy. When you treat your body right and you're healthy, you get energy. You know what? When you treat your body bad, you won't have energy. That's why you need an energy drink, and then you're treating your body bad, so it's gonna be worse. Maybe if you just ate good, drank good, and exercised, you would feel energy too. What about that? I really one day hope that I can make people like eat and be healthier, because right now in our society, we are all super unhealthy. But I don't want to get into all that. I'm just saying, eat your vegetables, drink water, you'll have energy. And healthy, and a healthy dick. I don't know. Incentive. You'll get good challenger mechanics. What is your favorite song at the moment? I can't stop listening to Controller by Drake. Drake just released his new album, Views. Used to be titled Views from the 6. It's called Views. I'm a pretty big Drake fan, so my favorite song right now would be like, you know, a few joints from Drake's album, because that's what I'm currently bumping. But all in all, my favorite song is probably something by Kendrick Lamar. Mad Kendrick fan. But also like another, I'm just gonna make my own fact. BroFresco, what music do you like? Mad fan of hip hop and rap. A little bit of R&B and soul on the side. Just pretty much I should be black. But hip hop and rap. Favorite artists like Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Drake, to name the 3 big ones. And then obviously we've got like Joey Badass, and then a bunch of underground guys. I don't know. I listen to a lot of like Big Pun, Big L, Biggie, Tupac, Wu-Tang Clan, Nas, obviously Jay-Z, fucking throwing a bit of 50 Cent there, Dre, I mean, Immortal Technique. Then you've got some more underground cats that, you know, I won't bother naming. But practically, I've gone through a lot of phases in my hip-hop enjoyance, and I've listened to just a lot of hip-hop. Right now, I can't name all the artists off the top of my head, but I'm just a hip-hop fan. This is gonna be fucking stereotypical as shit, and funny as shit too. When I was like 12 in Australia, a girl named Savannah, who was one of my best friends, she was literally, I think, one of the only black girls in our whole school. I lived in Australia. I lived in a town called Maitland. Everyone was white. Like, come on, that's not my fault. Everyone was white. I was from the suburban Australian town. Like, come on. But obviously, there's a lot of Aboriginal people in Australia. But Savannah, she was actually, her father, I believe he was from Africa. And she had a sister as well. And anyway, Savannah was in my year. We became really good friends. And she literally showed me hip-hop. The only African girl in my school showed me hip-hop. It's a great day for stereotypical racism right now, isn't it, bro, Fresco, you dickhead? But I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, Savannah was white. No. And she was an amazing person. Great friend of mine. Even funnier, she had, not dreadlocks, she had braids. You know, stereotypical braids. Look really good in her. She was a lovely person, and she showed me hip-hop. The first hip-hop song I ever heard was a remix of Mario's song, Crying Out For Me, the remix feat Lil Wayne. And I heard the song, and it was R&B, with Lil Wayne's verse being rap, and I remember just memorizing Lil Wayne's verse because I was like, holy shit, what is he doing? He's saying words, and the words rhyme with the words, and the verbs rhyme with the verbs, and the verbs rhyme with herbs and sherbs and lurbs, herbs, derbs, curbs with the verbs and the lurbs. And I was just like, wow, what is this? He's rhyming. This is so cool. And then the R&B, like, you're crying out for me. So I memorized the whole verse and I was just addicted. And so I got into Lil Wayne at the start, and I was just a big Lil Wayne fan, listened to all Lil Wayne stuff. And then I was like, oh shit, Lil Wayne sucks. And then that's when I got into, you know, Notorious Big, Tupac, all the old school stuff, the 90s age, the golden era. Then I was like, let me go deeper, and I went into finding out the start of hip hop in the 80s, you know, like Sugar Hill Gang, stuff like that. Sugar Hill Gang? The hip hop, the hip hip, rockin' you don't stop, but pop me do the thing. Let me say, I drop it to the rhythm of the boogity beat. So yeah, yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to answer that question because I love hip hop, so that's why I wanted to answer it. Anyway, next question. What is your favorite food? I don't like eating. I literally do not like eating. If I didn't have to eat for the rest of my life, I wouldn't do it. When I was like 11, I got really sick with some, not even food poisoning, it was like just some poisoning from some shit I was taking, which was actually poison. It was like teeth whitening stuff, and it's just terrible for you. It had like bleach in it. It was fucking insane that they even are allowed to sell it. And I got sick, and I lost like 10 kilos when I was 11. I was already skinny as fuck. So I was like almost anorexic, just had a really hard time eating. And since then, my stomach's just small. Like, I weigh 60 kilos. I'm 170 centimeters tall. I'm only 5'7". I'm like really short, and I weigh about 62 kilos. I'm really just, there's not much of me. Like, I know you see the guns and you're like, woo, Fresco, you are strong, but I'm just built very athletically. Like, I mean, I'm not sure if you can see it, but like, I'm a little bit muscular, you know, like, it's because I measured myself the other day. I have about 6% body fat. I haven't trained in 3 years, but I don't put on fat, and I don't eat, and I train, you know, twice a week, and I have a six-pack, I have, you know, a little bit of vascularity, a little bit of like, I don't know, like, I'm not big, but I'm not super skinny, I'm just athletic on the skinny side, you know. It's probably because of all the years of training I did that I just can't get fat. But I don't like eating, but if I had to say a favorite food, it would probably be a dope fruit salad. That's literally how much of a pussy I am. I drink water and eat fruit salads. This is why I don't get fat. Like, I don't train hard anymore, but I don't eat enough bad stuff for my body to put on fat. If I sat here and drank soda all day, soda has like fucking this much sugar in every bottle. I would get fat quick. Water, how do you get fat from water? What did I eat today? What did I eat? I had a smoothie in the morning, which was like banana, strawberry, and berries blended together with coconut milk. How the fuck are you supposed to get fat from that, you know? What did I have for lunch? I had, what was it? We went to the beach and I had an organic burger. Bread, organic beef, lettuce, tomato, cheese. How do you get, you can't. Everyone is so like, oh, I just can't lose weight. Eat better. Eat better. I'm giving you some fucking mad tips right now. Anyway, next question. What is the last thing you bought? I bought a graphics card for Lozo. He's going to pay me back, but we used my Amazon account. So the last thing I bought today was a graphics card for Lozo. Actually, no. The last thing I bought today was probably lunch. Was lunch. Yeah. Because Lozo really wants to record Overwatch, but he can't because his computer's not good enough. So we got him a new graphics card. Favorite color? pink. Although it used to be green, but then one day, literally, in my last year of school, I was just sitting in school and I was like, and it was a question. I had to get up in front of the class and say what my favorite color was. We were just doing some activity. And I was like, you know what? Fuck saying green and blue and being a normie. I'm gonna say pink. Because you know what? Most dudes are too pussy to say pink. Back when we were 15, they were. So I was like, I wonder how the girls are gonna like this. If I say a girl's color, I wonder if they're gonna be like, damn. Anyway, I said pink and I just stuck with it since then. Because I was like, you know what? Fuck being a normie. Who cares? It's pink. It's a color. And pink is actually quite a nice color. It's like red, but not as harsh, you know? It's a bit lighter than red, but it's not ugly like orange. It is a nice color. I think pink's a nice color. Anyway, do you have any pets? At the moment, living with my girlfriend in this apartment, no, but I used to, and I still do, have 2 dogs who live with my parents. But when I move house again, I might get a dog. Really want to get a golden retriever and a Samoyed dog. Fucking love dogs. I've always had dogs my whole life, since I was born. When I was born, we had a German Shepherd. After she passed on, when I left Australia, we had 4 dogs. A Rottweiler Doberman cross, a black Labrador, a little Jack Russell, and a little terrier. We had 4 dogs. I fucking love dogs. Other pets, no. In Australia, I used to have chickens and cows. But we never had cats because my dad's allergic, and never had birds because they're fucking retarded. What are you gonna do? Just feed them? Actually, we used to have birds because in Australia, we used to have this big cage. Literally a massive cage outside. I'm talking 5 meters high. It was massive. It was a big bird cage. And we had a parrot in there who used to talk. You know the parrots that talk? Or a cockatoo that talks. He was cool. The chickens were cool until my Doberman dog ate them. Good job, Maisie, you dickhead. Her favorite perfume? I don't really care. I just wear whatever cologne I have. I just spray it on. I don't give a shit. I just do it so I don't smell bad. I like smelling good. Favorite holiday? I hate going on holidays. I hate it. Mainly because of my anxiety, but even before my anxiety, I just don't like going on holidays because I prefer to sit home, play video games, and work. I need to change my mindset on life because I'm going to be stuck in my room for the rest of my life. Are you married? No. No, I'm 19. What the fuck? No, I'm not being forced into marriage. I'm not going to marry when I'm 19. No offense to anybody out there who's religious and is getting offended because you're forced to marry when you're 16. I think that's stupid. I don't think you should ever be forced to marry anyone. I think it should be your own opinion. I don't care if I get hate for this. That's fucked up, being forced to marry someone. That is absolutely fucked up. That's barbaric. It's 2016. Wake up, people. You should be forced to marry someone you don't like. That's just stupid. And I also think marrying when you're young is a bit stupid too. You're young. I'm 19. I'm an idiot. I have friends who are 19 who are fucking retards. You don't know shit when you're 19. You don't know shit when you're 25. Hell, even when we're 30, we don't know shit. So why are we rushing to marry people when we don't even know if our relationship is good? You don't know yourself. How do you know another person? How do you know if you're going to work together for the next 80 years? My opinion on marriage is once you're married, you fucking stay together. Once you have a kid, you stay together. I do not see breaking up, divorcing is an option unless your partner is becoming a drug addict or something. I really hold that seriously, man, because I hate when parents get divorced and it's not fair on the kid. I don't care about the parents. I think it's not fair on the kid. So for me personally, when I decide to get married and to have a child, doesn't matter how bad shit is, always going to be there for my kid, always going to stay together and try to provide a happy family. I think nowadays people are mad selfish. The divorce rate is 50%, man. And why is it? Because people are getting married when they're so young and they don't know what the fuck they're getting yourself into. Marriage is for life, bro. Take that shit seriously. I am dropping some knowledge. Fuck, man, I should be president. Favorite book of all time, Lord of the Rings. Read the whole thing when I was 11. Voice crack. Ooh! That really got me into reading. I love Lord of the Rings. Shit, I skipped that question. Okay. Have you ever been out of the country? Yeah, one time from Australia to Spain. I also visited France, went to Disneyland. That was pretty dope. I went to France the second time. I went to England twice. I loved England, especially London. Do you speak any other languages? Sí, hablo español perfectamente no, pero hablo un poco de español porque vivo aquí y tengo un acento muy gilipollas de guiri que voy a tener este acento para toda mi puta vida. Que voy a tener este acento para toda la puta vida. Soy un puto guiri. That's my Spanish right there. I don't know any other language, and I don't want to learn any other language unless I move to that country. I hate languages. I just wish we all spoke the same language. I really do. Favorite restaurant? I just don't give a shit about eating food. I don't care. I don't. My favorite restaurant is literally this place in Spain called Fresco's, where you go in and it's a buffet because you can just choose what you want and you don't have to wait to order. I hate eating. What's your favorite shop? Amazon. Just get all that stuff delivered. I love that. How many siblings do you have? One sister and then I don't know, 5 cousins, 8 cousins, 10 cousins maybe, something like that. When was the last time you cried? I'm gonna say probably like a month ago or something. I'd have to say it's probably like a month. I don't know, I'd say probably maybe a month ago, maybe, about anxiety or something. Sometimes it just really gets to me, the pressure gets to me. But I haven't really let out a big cry for quite a while, which I probably should. It's about time I let out a big sob. Don't be scared to cry, man, just because we men. I mean, don't do it in front of a bitch you're trying to impress, but still, don't be afraid to let out your emotions. Feminists want fucking sexual equality, then give it to them, man. Don't be afraid to show your true emotions, man. Don't, boys, don't. What's the next one? Favorite blog. I don't fucking read blogs. I don't give a shit about that. Favorite movie. I like a lot of movies, but I don't have like favorites, except favorite TV show. Sons of Anarchy and Game of Thrones. I love them. Favorite movie. I know there's probably a big list, but I just couldn't be fucked to like remember it. I just don't remember movies like that was my favorite. I just like, that's a good movie. I could watch it again. PC or Mac, obviously PC, as I'm not a dumb bitch with a Tumblr page who says Mac and cried on the weekend and has 2 middle names. Fuck you. Got a bit emotional there. She's very basic and hurts my soul because I'm giving some real talk answers here and she's just like, yeah, last time I cried was on the weekend. I like the girl blog. My favorite movie, Crazy Stupid in Love. How fucking basic can you get? Come on, get the fuck out of here. What phone do you have? I have an iPhone 6S. I think phones are very important for my job. I have to do Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all that bullshit. I'm using my phone constantly, my calendar, on my phone all the fucking time. So I have the new iPhone. I tried Android. I got the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge. I loved it, but Snapchat was really buggy on Android, so I switched back to iPhone. How tall are you? Yeah, I said 5'7". I'm short, man, but it doesn't matter, you know? I mean, obviously, if some 6-foot bitch comes my way, I'm gonna be like, yeah, back off. I don't, you know, I'm too short. Sorry. But all in all, I live in Spain. Everyone in Spain is like 5'5". I'm average here. I'm average size here. Shit, some of the girls in Spain are like 5 foot. And even if you are short, man, don't let it ruin your confidence. Don't be scared about it. It doesn't matter. If you have money, it doesn't matter. Like, come on. What a bitch is like. Everyone's like, oh yeah, girls, I don't date anyone 6 foot or under. Bitch, you see me roll up in the Lamborghini, you're gonna be on your knees anyway. Shut the fuck up. Like, I know some of you boys have probably seen those Twitter, Instagram meme pictures where it's like, he's 6 foot and under, don't even reply. Like, you have to understand, these tweets are by just some basic nobody bitches that just aren't even worth your time. Like, come on, boys. You could be 4'2". You pull up in that Rari, you pull up in that Lambo, you show them the Rollie. They all act the same. It's alright, boys. Don't lose faith just because you're short. Remember, confidence. You could be fucking 6'4", bro, but if you don't know how to talk to ladies, if you don't know how to treat a girl right, you know, it doesn't matter. Don't worry about that. To my small, shorter pimps out there, just maintain that confidence, boys. You're gonna do right. You're gonna do well. And can you cook? No. Fucking hate cooking. Fucking hate it. I will go full-on sexist mode here. I cannot cook for shit. My girlfriend does all the cooking. I can't cook at all. Any girlfriend I will ever have will always do the cook. I can't cook. I can't cook. I can't. And I hate it. I can cook a mean bacon and eggs, but I just hate cooking. I know what it is. I just hate it. Although I do like baking. Like muffins. Pretty much just muffins. I like bacon muffins. Alright, have we got any other questions? This damn basic ass bitch with her tag. God bless. I'm gonna quickly go search some images. Let's see. We like 20 minutes into this. Zodiac sign. I'm a Virgo. 3 fears. Anxiety, depression. Anxiety again. My mental illness is my fears. 3 things I love. Me, myself, and I. My best friend have to be Lozzo and Fu Man. You're gonna see a lot more of them soon. The last song I listened to, probably Controller by Drake. I'm not gonna lie. 4 turn-ons. Me. No. Smelling good. Nice hair. Titties and ass. 4 turn-offs. Smelling bad. Bad hair. Being a snob, man. I hate bitches as snobs. And, I don't know, fucking nasty ass toes. I don't fucking know. I don't really care. Saying that. What color underwear I'm wearing right now? It is pink. I'm not even joking. It's pink. Yo, real talk. Check that shit out. This is my polo. That's my underwear. It's pink, bruv. It's pink. I got in the full fresco mode today. How many tattoos, piercings I have? 0, none. Not that I'm against it. My girlfriend has tattoos. I know a lot of people have tattoos. I'm fine with it. Tattoos are very socially acceptable. Back when I was younger, I felt like only like, you know, big men, like mean men that you knew you wouldn't mess with. If you saw a dude with a tattoo, you knew like, don't fuck with him, don't fight him. That dude will fuck you up. You had to be a hard man to get a tattoo like 10 years ago. Nowadays, you've got every fucking poofter hipster walking around with them, like, never been in a fight in their life and they've got a sleeve of tattoos, you know, which fucks me up because I still to this day I just remember being younger in Australia and, you know, seeing all the bikers with the tattoos, man, like the Harley, I think it was Harley's Angels or something like that, and something like that, and but there's a few biker gangs in Australia, and I remember seeing them, and they would have the big beards and the tattoos and the burly muscles, and, you know, you had these big, you know, rugby players in Australia with the tattoos. And now, since I live in Spain and in Europe, you know, you see kids that are fucking skinnier than me, you know, borderline anorexic, and they've got a sleeve full of tattoos. And I have this stigma, like, you have to be a hard man if you have a tattoo, which just isn't true, you know. A tattoo isn't about being a hard cunt. A tattoo is about expressing yourself. I was an art student. I know all about that. Like, I understand it now. But I know, just because from my younger childhood, I always thought, like, oh, you have to be a biker to get a tattoo. But I think it's good that tattoos are socially acceptable now, you know? And it's a good way to express yourself and show personality and who you are. But remember, it's for life. So if you get one, think about it and express yourself in a good way. Don't get a giant dick on your arm. But I have no piercings because, I don't know, maybe one day I'll get a nose piercing, look like a fuckboy, get a bunch of Instagram followers. Could be a good idea, but apart from that, don't really care. I'd rather just get a fake one. The reason why I joined Tumblr, I'm not on Tumblr, this is YouTube, fuck you. I do have a Tumblr page, I just never use it. I like Tumblr because you can express yourself, just like I finished talking about tattoos. I really like Tumblr because of how much you can express yourself, I'm not gonna lie. How I feel right now, pretty good. I'm sweating like a bitch. I'm just trying to make sure this video is long enough without being too long. Something I really, really want. This dick, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Meaning behind my URL. This is fucking terrible. I'm not sure if I can do this anymore. Alright, pimps and players, bring it in one last time. Thank you very much for watching this video. The fucking, I don't know, like 50 facts about me. I hope you learned something new about Brofresco, me, myself, and I. I'm going to be doing a Q&A, so follow me on Twitter at Brofresco because that's where I always do my Q&As. I'll I'll say, tweet me your questions, then just tweet me your questions. So I should do a Q&A maybe next week, the week after, so follow me on Twitter for that. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for, like, watching every day and giving me suggestions. Like, the only reason I'm making this video is because somebody said, like, yo, Brofresco, I don't feel like I know you enough. I read the comments, pimps. I read the comments, and I want you to know me on a different level, man. I really do. I'm not a basic bitch-ass YouTuber who just sits here and, yeah, everything's happy. Like, go rewatch the video. Listen to how much fucking real talk I gave you. Listen to how many opinions I gave you, which are gonna get me dislikes, hate comments, lose me subscribers, be bad for my PR, public image. I said a lot of shit in this video that I shouldn't have if I was, almost name dropped some of the Pussy League YouTubers. Oh, that was close. I said a lot of things that I wouldn't have said if I was faking it and just being a fake person.